All right, next is our 6.4, presentation of proclamation designating June 2025 as LGBTQIA2S plus Pride Month in Lake County and present the LGBTQIA2S plus Pride flag to be displayed at the county courthouse for the month of June. Supervisor Sabatier will be reading this proclamation.
I think we have a few people here for this. Come on up.
You have to come up. You have to come up on the stage or the dais or.
So one of my favorite American creeds to live by is the great words from our Declaration of Independence is that all men are created equal, and I think there's a kind of a quote around men that means all people in the United States are created equal. And sometimes we need to recognize and celebrate what we've overcome to get to that meaning in the United States. And today's one of those days. Proclamation designating June 2025 as LGBTQIA2S plus Pride Month in Lake County. Whereas the United States was founded on the principle that all men are created equal, and the fulfillment of this promise has expanded over the years to cover all people. Some of the most inspiring moments in our history have arisen from civil rights movements, bringing one group after another under the umbrella of our most revered and foundational principle of American society. And whereas in the movement toward equal rights for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, asexual, and I need to describe, and I apologize for not describing it within that whereas, 2S stands for two-spirit. And people of all other gender identities and sexual orientations. A historic turning point occurred on June 28, 1969 in New York City with the onset of the Stonewall riots. During these riots, LGBTQIA2S plus citizens rose up and resisted police harassment that arose out of discriminatory criminal laws that have since been declared unconstitutional. In the 4 decades since, civil rights for LGBTQIA2S plus people have grown substantially, and pride celebrations have taken place around the country, around the world, every June to commemorate the beginning of the Stonewall riots. And whereas California has been a leader in advancing the civil rights of its LGBTQIA2S plus citizens, and while further progress is still needed, it is important to recognize and celebrate the substantial gains that have been achieved. And whereas several of Lake County's local elected leaders have not only represented their constituents, but also the LGBTQIA2S plus community within Lake County. The Board of Supervisors also recognizes the many staff members from line staff to department heads who are a part of the LGBTQIA2S plus community and serve Lake County with distinction and honor. And whereas while LGBTQIA2S plus Americans remain marginalized and under attack through legislation in states across our country, the Lake County Board of Supervisors stands firm against intolerance, discrimination, and injustice, and is deeply committed to fostering communities where all people can live free and authentic lives. And whereas lesbian, gay, and bisexual communities within the Rural Association of Northern California Health Officers Region, the 11 rural Northern California counties, face numerous disparities, elevated levels of poor health, increased smoking and heavy alcohol consumption, suicidal thoughts, higher poverty rates, significantly elevated adverse childhood experiences rates, domestic violence, deferred medical care, and adverse weather-related health impacts. Alarmingly, half of this community has seriously contemplated suicide. And whereas LGBTQIA2S plus residents in Lake County represent our families, our friends, our neighbors, our teachers, our employees, and our community leaders. Across all religions, races, and communities, there are LGBTQIA2S plus people helping our nation to become a more perfect union and reaching our ideals proclaimed in the Declaration of Independence that all people are created equal and therefore deserve to be embraced and treated as equals. Now therefore be it proclaimed, the Board of Supervisors of the County of Lake does hereby designate June 2025 as LGBTQIA2S+ Pride Month in Lake County and calls upon its residents to eliminate prejudice everywhere it exists and celebrate the rich diversity of our communities. Passed and adopted this 3rd day of June 2025 and signed by our chair from the Board of Supervisors, E.J. Crandall. You got this. That's part B.
Part B, okay. I'll save this for later. All right, thank you all so much for being here and for listening to the proclamation. I am Layla Romero. I'm the Health Equity Coordinator for Lake County Health Services. And just one of the things that I brought to Supervisor Sabatier was the information about the health disparities that our queer community members are experiencing. And nobody deserves to have poor health outcomes because of who they are and because of who they love or who they're attracted to, how they identify. And so we, as a community, I think we wanted to show our marginalized community members that we care for them, that there is support for them. And that's also the reason why we are having our very first Pride Health Fair this coming Saturday at Copperton Community Park here in Lakeport from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's going to be a big family event. One of the things that I focus on in my work is the social determinants of health, and one of those is social and community context. And so if you do not feel safe and welcome in your community, that has an effect on your health. You will have chronic health issues. You have chronic stress, chronic toxic stress, and that affects you physically. And so the entire point of this event is to make our LGBTQIA2S plus community members, neighbors, friends, family, loved ones feel safe in our community. And so it is a big family event. There's going to be, I believe, 25 different booths there with resources. There's going to be food vendors, activities, games, and we just want people to come have fun and feel safe. And thank you.
So when I saw the flyer for this event, I was really struck by the design and asked if we could have a flag made so that we can hang it on the courthouse, which we have been doing for the last several years. But Layla, can you please show off this beautiful flag?
Absolutely. I'm going to need some tall people to help me.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so it's going to be vertical. Yes.
There we go.
Thank you. Oh, and we're flipping it.
Flip it. Just tell me where you're going.
There you go. Yep.
There we go.
There we go.
It's really beautiful.
Thank you.
So talk about that.
Yeah, of course. And so I wanted to create something that was both inclusive and specific to Lake County. So here we have the outline of Lake County. And this is the Progress Pride flag that is inclusive of intersex folks as well as Two-Spirit. So I can talk about all the different flags. So the yellow with the purple circle is the intersex pride flag. We have the trans pride flag, BIPOC folks, the traditional rainbow flag that has been standing for LGBTQ plus folks for ages, as well as the two feathers for Two-Spirit folks. And so just trying to represent as many people as I can. And these people exist here in Lake County, and we should acknowledge it and be supportive. And thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else that wants my
Yeah. That's it.
Don't fold it up. We need it for our picture.
Hi everyone. I just want to thank everyone for showing up and
in an effort of Pride Prom and this proclamation. Thank you for everyone coming to support. I just want to quickly note, through Redwood Community Services, our Harbor Youth Resource Center, located in Main Street, is offering a Pride Prom on June 15th at 5 p.m. 14th. That's why I have my staff here. Thank you. Just to support everything that's going on this month, even outside this month and outside this event on this weekend. The Harbor Youth Resource Center is a safe place for all youth, 14 to 24, that either identify LGBTQ+ or anyone outside of that demographic. But we just want to continue our efforts to supporting this marginalized group and have a good event and a good month. If anyone's interested in flyers, we also have some physical ones, but we also have a Facebook and Instagram page where you're able to sign up. Thank you.
Anyone else? Anyone from the board?
I just appreciate the work of our county to make sure that we're providing equal opportunities and respect for all people. Thank you.
All right. You have something? Yes, and on behalf of some of my family members who are two-spirited, I appreciate you adding that clause into it. I've also served in the military with LGBTQ+ folks, and they were good soldiers. So, I just wanted to add that. Anyone from the public that would like to come up? All right, with that, Sam, it looks like we need a picture now.
Why don't we come in the middle? Then we can put the flag over. Ooh, there we go. Flag over this side. Let's see. I don't know where I'm gonna follow you.
It's a vertical flag, yeah.
No. Just scooching closer, everybody.
Would you like to hold this with me, the proclamation? Sure. Yes, sorry.
I'll be on the side.
Oh, yeah, that works. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, that will pass.
Oh, no? Okay, good.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Good job, Layla. All right. And so real quick, we will move on to B, which is present LGBTQIA2S plus pride flag to be displayed at the county courthouse for the month of June. So it looks like we need to have it's a vote, right? Right. And so if there's any discussion from the board, if not, I'll open it up to the public briefly. All right, we'll bring it back to the board for action.
Move to approve of placing the flag on the courthouse building.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Lloyd?
Clarification, that's for the month of June 2025.
For the month of June.
All right, I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 500.